don't you feel like you're restricting yourself to maybe 3 or 4 shuyukh in the world, and you're being fanatical towards them? Whoever they declare to be an innovator, you're with them.
No, that's not the case. And there are people who are like that, I agree, but I'm definitely not like that. I actually believe that ulama of the sunnah are all over the world. Some who I know and some I don't know. And I actually believe that if a person, he bases his love and his hate, his allegiance on individuals, then that person is actually an innovator himself. And I'm going to read the statement of Imam Shaykh al-Islam Ibn Taymiyyah. Ibn Taymiyyah said, فَمَنْ جَعَلَ شَخْصًا مِنَ الْأَشْخَاصِ Anyone who takes a particular person, غَيْرَ رَسُولِ اللَّهِ other than the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. مَنْ أَحَبَّهُ Anyone who loves that person, وَوَافَقَهُ and agrees with that person, كَانَ مِنْ أَهْلِ السُّنَّةِ He says, oh yeah, he's from Ahlul Sunnah. Why? Because he agrees with my Shaykh. Anyone who does that and says, you're Ahlul Sunnah because you agreed with our Shaykh, you agreed with our Imam. Anyone who does that, Shaykh al-Islam Taymiyyah said. وَمَنْ خَالَفَهُ And anyone who opposes that Shaykh, you say he's an innovator because he opposed the Shaykh. كَمَا يُوجَدُ ذَلِكَ فِي الطَّوَائِفِ As this is present in some deviated groups in the religion. وَغَيْرِ ذَلِكَ And other than that, كَانَ مِنْ أَهْلِ الْبِدَعِ وَالضَّلَالِ وَالتَّفَرُّقِ You are from the innovators now. You are misguided. Of course they are. Anyone who bases love and hate on other than the Quran and the Sunnah, and that which the Ummah have united upon, then he is from min ahli al-bid'i wal-dalali wal-furqah. Whether he screams, I'm from the people of the Sunnah, and I am from the Imams of the Sunnah, and I'm upon Salafiyya, and I'm this and that, he can give himself those fancy names. He is an innovator himself. He is misguided himself. So that's something I really want people to understand.
Try to use this whole Taymiyyah to say that you can't test people. I'm sure you've probably heard of people using that before.
Yeah, I'm aware of this, and I know this. First of all, it's not accurately translated. You have to go back to the passage. And what Ibn Taymiyyah is alluding to here is what he's refuting in that passage. He's speaking about, for example, let's say the Sufis, right? They will erect a person who is a leader of the tariqah. Yes? He will make that individual and his statements and his speech to be the basis of all of their loyalty and disloyalty. Right? Everything revolves around that one man. Right? But this is not what the people, we don't do this. You know, our criterion is the Quran and the Sunnah and the way of the Salaf. And any scholar who is upon that and speaks with that, then, you know, we take from him, we accept from him, but we don't make allegiance to him because of his person. We do so on the basis that he is upon the truth and speaking with the truth. Whereas what Ibn Taymiyyah is speaking about in that passage, and what the general type of thing he's speaking to, that he's speaking about, is where you erect a figure like a leader of a tariqah or some sort of group or something, and you make all the religion to turn back to him, and all your loyalty and disloyalty is on the basis of that individual. Like we can't do that even with the companions, right? You know, you can't have allegiance to Ali radiallahu anhu, right? So it's just that anyone who agrees with you is with you, and anyone who doesn't, no. Or Muawiyah, for example, no, you can't do that. You can't choose an individual and make all the loyalty and allegiance around that one individual. We don't do that, right? And that's the general thing that Ibn Taymiyyah is basically speaking of. This has got nothing to do with testing people with the people of the truth, because here what we're testing with is the truth, which that person happens to be a carrier of. Not that we're making that person to be the basis. There's a difference there, you see, right? So there's many statements that they bring from Ibn Taymiyyah. That's one of them. There's many others. But as you know with Ibn Taymiyyah, you've got to go back, read 5 pages before, 5 pages afterwards, and you realize that he's speaking about something totally different to what they're basically trying to make out that he's speaking about.